How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is part 15. Last time we did a couple big missions. First one being heading back to Treviso with Lucanus. He found out where Zara was, and so we went down there and confronted her. But right before we were about to take her out and learn more about who betrayed Lucanus in the first place when he got imprisoned in the ossuary, Ilario showed up and took her out himself, which resulted in Spite, the demon that's in Lucanus, to get enraged and attack Ilario. But Ilario stopped Spite by using blood magic, even though he says that it wasn't blood magic. He doesn't know what happened, according to him. But he's been acting sus for a while, as we all know, and Lucanus knows that he used blood magic, and we still have to get to the bottom of that whole scenario. Essentially, we thought taking out Zara would kind of like settle everything that's going on in Treviso as story-wise with Lucanus and the Crows, but it just gave us kind of like more questions. And then we went to Hossberg Wetlands after with Davrin. We were looking for a place called the Cauldron because we heard that the Gloomhowler was there, so we wanted to confront the Gloomhowler. So we found the Cauldron, in which we found was some sort of Grey Warden tomb where they had the skeletons of the archdemons from past blights, and even all these jars of fallen griffins, which was interesting to say at the least. But we found the Gloomhowler and found out that she's actually using archdemon blood from the remains of the past archdemons to blight the griffins that she stole, that she kidnapped. So she got away, but Hassan, during everything, attacked the Gloomhowler and was able to tear off some clothing from the Gloomhowler. So Davrin's going to use that and kind of investigate anything more we need to learn about the Gloomhowler. And that's where we are right now. Right now we got to go back to the lighthouse and essentially gather the team and talk about steps moving forward in our fight against the gods, Gillenane and Elgar'nan. So before we head to the lighthouse, just make sure, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. It means a lot as we do get closer to that 200 mark on the channel. I appreciate all y'all for that, for all the support. And now let's go back to the lighthouse.
It's the risk of the path we've chosen. Sorrow and anger waiting in abundance. Familiarity rarely dulls their teeth.
Right. Spend enough time as a warden and you'll see plenty of death. Thought I'd gotten used to it. But Weishaupt...
You blame yourself. If you'd been faster or fought harder. If you hadn't missed your best shot at the architect of all that misery.
You did your best. Both of you.
We all did. Just means our best must be better.
It will be. Next time, we'll be ready.
Count on it.
You're both good now.
You two done fighting then? I can't have you at each other's throats.
Lucanus is still an assassin. Kills people for money.
And Davrin's still self-righteous. Judgmental too. Typical warden.
If we let that get in the way of stopping the gods...
We won't. We cannot.
No more bickering.
If I hear that crap again...
You won't. What happened at the Cauldron put a lot of things into perspective. Like Emmerich said, we need to deal with our personal problems. So we're ready when we need to be.
Facing the gods while distracted will end us all.
I'm pleased my words provided clarity on how we all felt. Now, if I may suggest...
Rook, I've been looking for you.
Something wrong?
Evka sent word. They found something.
Right then. Rest of you, find Tash and Nev. Let's go see what the Wardens have to share.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her Blighted Dragons.
The one that attacked Treviso?
No, the one from Minrathous.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hossberg, not far from Lavendel.
Strange place for it to land.
Maybe the Blight drew it there?
Yeah, maybe. We're all going this time. No one stays behind. We need to put this thing down for good.
This time, we've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
Right. That's me.
All right, let's go.
Everyone get your gear together. Potions, arrows, whatever you need. Time to kill a Blighted Dragon.
Let's do this.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon. What's the situation out here?
Could be better. The Darkspawn attack, then immediately withdraw. But they never hit the same place twice. They're testing our defenses for weaknesses. Darkspawn aren't supposed to be that smart. But it's not really them thinking, is it? Weishaupt left people terrified. No one signed up to fight gods. The first warden called it the blight to end all blights. He might be right.
There's no time for this.
We need to focus on killing that Blighted Dragon. We'll mourn the dead after we bring it down.
Right. We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby. Probably licking its wounds after its fight with you. We've got ballistas ready with clear shots on the tower. But it won't come into the open. Already lost 11 wardens trying to pry it out.
Only another dragon can fight a dragon in a tight space. Anything else gets shredded. No room to dodge or keep your distance. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
How do we do that?
Get me inside the tower. I've got a call that'll grab her attention.
Works for me. I sent word to the Shadow Dragons. Thought they might want another shot at this thing. Besides, figured they owed you one after you helped drive it off the last time.
And?
Haven't heard back yet. We reached out to the Veil Jumpers too, but they've got their own problems with the Venatori. Looks like it's just us.
Let's not waste any time.
Then let's get to it.
Okay, here's where we stand. Wardens Janie and Rodri are keeping people out of the battlefield. I don't think anyone local will test their luck with a dragon, but we're taking no chances. They've already got orders to let you through.
Good. Rest of you can head to the walls. Give the wardens all the support you can.
Of course, Rook.
Good luck. To all of us.
She's still a dragon under all that blight. A wounded and angry dragon.
Meaning?
That lair is a death trap. She'll rip us apart. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Sounds good.
Just make sure everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
Guess we'll find out. Just you and me now.
Let's do it, Dosh.
Everyone, get ready! Wardens! Ready ballistas! Wait for it! Wait for it!
Come on. Come on.
There she is.
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls!
Let's go!
Oh, damn.
We got it out of the tower.
Real mad. We coming in hard. You ready?
Let's go.
We're on fire. We haven't fallen yet.
Watch out for those claws.
Way ahead of you.
Charlie, lose your own.
Nope.
It's not happy with us.
Oh, damn.
Still a lot of fight left to go. We need to bring this thing down.
We can't give up!
Something's ready. Just need a breath. There, it's starting to falter.
Give it everything
Come
you've
on.
got. Not getting away this time.
Oh, she's coming down. Oh, damn. There we go.
Second dragon!
Oh, shit.
Bring that first one down!
Gillenade.
Damn.
Mortals! You defied me at Whiteout! Stole my archdemon! I will have blood for that! Be healed, my pet! The blight grants you new life. Bring me their bodies once you are finished.
I'll be getting your body after I'm finished.
That's the dragon that attacked Treviso, right? Let's kill it for the carcass.
I came to Whiteout bearing gifts. In ignorance, you reject this world's salvation.
One dragon or two, doesn't matter. We can't lose here. We won't lose here.
The blights can be tamed, turned to a greater purpose.
Two
But I must
dragons
have
is just
material
crazy.
for the work.
We came here to kill a dragon. Look out, overhead. Move out of the way. No more retreating. No more falling back.
What happened? Oh!
Thought you could use a hand. Fire!
Let's go.
Didn't want to arrive without a gift. Enchanted ballista bolts. You'll even pierce Blighted Dragon hide. Let's bring them down, Rook!
Oh, you fuck now.
My archdemon was a unique creation. You will never.
Second dragon's weakening. Give it everything you've got.
from your flesh.
Oh, man, flying. Damn it.
First one's almost dead. Keep at it.
Oh, it's going down.
Got us in the distance.
There we go.
Focus on the second one.
Look, hang on. We'll wrap this up quickly.
Now it's
Hang
your
on.
turn.
I need a bed.
Did we do it? Ooh, freaking light hanging off that thing.
Got it.
Confidence, eagerness, all for naught. You think that Blight is death? It is raw potential, a perfect tool of creation.
Uh-oh.
She's reanimating the dragons. We have to stop her.
Go on, Rook. There you go.
Gillinane's wounded. Press the attack!
Sister,
Oh, guess
do not
not.
be blinded by righteous anger.
They stole Razakel from me, Algernon. My greatest creation.
A thrall is easily replaced. You are not. Without you, the Blight is a brute weapon. Only your hands mold it into life.
The mortals deserve worse. But we have crucial work in Arth.
After it is complete, one resists.
The Dread Wolf's influence. His presence lingers.
Ever defiant. For now.
You know what lesson I learned again today?
What's that?
Never bet against Rook. You can find the twisting path through any problem.
Too bad the gods got away, and Elganon has become bolder.
We came to kill a dragon, yes? And instead, we killed a bear.
That took two of the gods' pieces off the board.
And we have our revenge. And so does Treviso.
We won the day. Can't take that from us. But the dragons are only weapons. The wielder is still out there.
How do we find them? The gods, I mean.
Gillinane's the key.
Gillenayne's the key to their plan. Elganon said as much. And Gillenayne mentioned Arlethan.
When was that?
After Elganon cast his spell, I was close enough to hear them. Didn't you say the Veil Jumpers have trouble out there, Evka?
Yeah, with the Venatori. Feels like more than a coincidence.
Finding them will be a challenge. Arlethan's enormous. They could be anywhere.
It's our only move.
Easy or hard, this is the only move we have.
Tracking down Venatori.
And making them talk.
Good luck. We'll keep watch here.
Yes, much to do. If you have time for Lavendel, there's something I could use help with.
We lost a lot of wardens today. After Weishaupt, we need to be stronger than this to face the gods.
But we'll do what we can. We always do.
The wardens have your back, Rook. All the way to the end.
Let's go.
So that's Elganon, huh? I didn't think it was possible, but we got lucky at Weishaupt.
We were fortunate Elganon and Gillenayne disagreed on her attempt at vengeance. But why did Elganon let us live? We were at his mercy.
Solus.
Solus worries him. Maybe even scares him a little.
Why? Solus is powerful, but nothing close to Elganon.
It's not just about power. Solus has messed up Elganon's plans before. Nothing's bigger than dragons. But they're clever enough to take flight once they smell danger. Elganon smelled danger.
Whatever the reason, we made it through. And this time, no dragon escaped.
Thanks to Tosh.
That's why we recruited her.
Actually, Tosh uses them for themselves now.
They asked us to let folks know, so now you do.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Thank you for telling me. That's why we recruited them.
So what's our next move, Rook? Arlethan, right? Help the Veil Jumpers?
Interesting. First things first.
That'll put us on the gods' trail, but we need to be ready for the fight once we find them. Which means we need to help our allies be as prepared as possible. The 8 of us can't face gods without help.
Elganon's arrival certainly puts a dreadful emphasis on it.
So we help our allies.
And track down the gods.
And maybe deal with our own crap when we've got time.
Like my new abilities.
Look, the mission's still the same. Stop the gods.
Which means?
It means we offer to help the Veil Jumpers with the damn Venatori. Then we figure out what our other allies need. And help them get it.
And us?
I need you focused and ready to face impossible odds. So tell me what that will take. We've got work to do.
So Elganon finally showed his face, huh?
Now we've got to deal with both gods. And Elganon showed everyone he's more powerful than Gillenayne.
You play the hand you're dealt, right? No matter the odds. True in both life and games of wicked grace.
People died, Varric. My team's still not at their best. They're trying, but their own problems are getting in the way.
So deal with those. You'll strengthen your own hand and weaken the gods at the same time.
Why would helping my team hurt the gods?
The type of people your team's having problems with, they want power. And the gods have plenty of it. Those types will crawl over to the gods and see what's on offer. And the rest, they'll just keep making your job harder.
Makes sense.
Help my team to save the world, then.
Right. And your other allies, too.
We've taken down an archdemon and 2 blighted dragons. That's impressive. We even made Gillenayne bleed twice. We have to keep up the fight.
You've got this, Rook. Just fight one battle at a time.
The team survived the gods' ambush and slew not one, but 2 blighted dragons. For the Grey Wardens, it is a much-needed bolstering of morale. For the gods, it is an insult they will not soon forget.
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Alright, so we got another big quest done. But what was very interesting to me, and I'm sure those of you who've been following along have noticed that I haven't been doing much in the companion quest department and focusing mainly on the main missions for Veilguard so far. And I was kind of curious on kind of like how far I could go with that. And it's interesting to see that with the conversations, especially with the Tosh, as y'all probably noticed, especially if you played this game before, y'all know Tosh's storyline. Harding and Nev telling me that Tosh goes by the they/them pronouns, which is part of her storyline and kind of like figuring herself out, right? But because I haven't really been focusing on her companion quests, I didn't learn that myself. I was told that, which is very interesting. So with that being said, let's go around the lighthouse and have some conversations, and then I think we'll focus more on the companion quest, because I don't want to end up, I'm not planning on going through till like the final mission in this playthrough with the companions not finishing their quests. I mean, who knows, maybe at this point I won't be able to. I have no idea if I won't be able to finish some people's quests, especially Taj's. Now with that happening, I have no idea. But I'm gonna put more focus into the companion stuff, and also if anyone's wondering about any other side stuff, I'm not planning on 100%ing this playthrough on doing all the side missions and stuff. One thing I definitely want to focus on completing is the companion quests if I can at this point now, and at least another kind of side storyline that is going on. But yeah, with that being said, let's go around the lighthouse and have some conversations and then see where we'll go from there.
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. Wanna come? Fresh food. And I wanted to know you're good to work with.
Sure.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
That sounds exciting.
Should I send a search party out for you two in a couple of days?
No.
Of course not.
Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
The whole point of going to the wilds is to get away from all that. So what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
Emmerich, enjoy the nature.
Okay, Emmerich, I'm not saying bring 0 books.
Well, certainly.
But sketch a little, birdwatch, ask Harding the names of plants.
I suppose I did ask if she'd show me around Ferelden.
Because Ferelden has the best woods.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
That was nice.
Oh, hi, Brooke. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, you know, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
but necessary.
Not like we had much of a choice.
Yeah.
So what was your question?
Those are our gods out there, rampaging around. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Not just elves.
Every culture in Thedas has skeletons in its closet. Orlais, Ferelden, most of Tevinter's skeletons aren't even trying to hide. But that isn't who the elves have been for centuries.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
I know some of y'all have been probably waiting for me to kind of decide on who I want to romance, and after some time, I think it is going to be Balara, so I'm gonna say keep being you.
I don't know. But you're kind and compassionate, and that matters. It makes a difference.
Rook, that means a lot. Thank you. But is it really that easy? Does kindness make up for it? What my people did, I mean?
The Evanuris did those things. And they did them to your people.
Yeah. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
And I'm gonna just go with your welcome.
Hey, anytime. It's what I'm here for.
Right. It's a good thing to be here for. See you later, Rook.
Lucanus? Where is he?
The hell? Where's Lucanus?
Back, demon! No further! Isn't standing up to them supposed to work?
Let Lucanus go! Don't make us hurt both of you!
What's going on? Lucanus?
It's not Lucanus, it's the demon. It's taking him over. He's trying to leave.
Smells like jam and brimstone.
Rook, do something!
Lucanus doesn't belong to you.
Spite! This man is not your puppet, and stunts like this won't change that.
How did... Rook? Dash?
You tried to walk through the Illuvian in your sleep.
Spite wanted out.
I need coffee.
You're becoming a liability.
If you can't control this demon, I don't know if I can rely on you.
I can control him, and I will. It's hard for Spite to take control when I'm awake, so I try to stay awake.
You can't just stay awake forever. I think that would kill you.
I'll be more careful next time.
Can we talk to Spite?
We have to make Spite understand that he's endangering you.
He's Spite, not learning. He doesn't listen to anyone. Don't worry about it. This won't happen again. And thanks.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He didn't back down at Weishaupt.
Can't tell if he's brave or doesn't know any better.
There's a difference?
I don't want to throw him into the fire like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Perfect Grey Warden.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that.
I was, right up until we killed Gilinane's archdemon. Then my life's purpose vanished, and I have to find a new one. Who knew it'd be griffins?
That's a good thing, isn't it?
I want it to be. Can't help but wonder about him. About his brothers and sisters. Still young. Pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another purpose for them, too.
There is for everyone.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Alright. So we went around, had some conversations, almost lost Lucanus because of spite, but that's going to do it for this part of the playthrough. We're sitting at a point where I think we need to focus, we need to put more focus in on the companions and their problems. We need to really hone in on that and make sure that they're focused on Gillinane and Elgunaan, which is, you know, the main problem. But we need to go in there and not have any distractions. So next time we will get started on those companion quests and see if we can further help our companions solve those problems. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, put any comments down on what you think about the playthrough so far, about this part of the playthrough. And if anyone also was a little surprised at Nev and Harding telling Rook about Tasha's new pronouns, because that kind of took me back. But yeah, I guess it also makes me wonder what else would happen if you don't do some of the companion quests, but we're not going to do that. We're going to focus on companion quests in the next one. So, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It's great appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.